Good morning, everyone. Adam Welch here with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your Friday morning to join us here. We know your time is very valuable, and we certainly do appreciate you spending a little bit of your morning with us here to join us on the webinar. We are going to be taking a look this morning at EquiTrust and their very competitive portfolio of single premium life products. So we'll be given a nice overview of their three most competitive single premium life products that they have out right now. Go over some nice details and what sets them apart. So it should be a great presentation, certainly a great carrier to look at for those single premium life wealth transfer sales. Before we get going into the meat of the presentation, just wanted to clear up a couple of housekeeping items. First of all, as we go through the course of the presentation, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to type those in to the question box on your control panel and send those over. I'll stop here periodically and check for questions, so feel free to ask away. Additionally, there are going to be a couple of poll questions on the webinar here, so your participation in those polls, just simply responding yes or no, will help us get some additional information on topics that may be of interest to you, get that additional information out to you. So with that, I wanted to start off by talking about some great rewards, incentives, and services that we have available here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Make sure everyone's well aware of the great items we have available to you. Make sure you're taking the full advantage of those items. So with that, the first item I want to visit with you about is our new producer bonus. This is not new producer bonus, rather some business builders here. I talk about new producer bonus on the next slide, but some business builders here as it relates to our referred producer program and our marketing reimbursement program. Great way to put some additional cash in your pocket here. So just like you out in the field, the highest compliment you can receive is a referral from an existing client. It's the most qualified lead you can receive out there. I don't care how qualified the leads are that you may be purchasing, a referral is definitely going to be the warmest and most qualified lead out there. Well, the same holds true for us here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. The most qualified lead for us is a referral from our actively producing advisors. So if you know of anyone in your network that is not currently working with us here at IAMS, but you feel would benefit from working with us, you want to pass along the great service you're receiving to those other individuals, we want to encourage you to do that, and we want to reward you for passing those names along. So our referred producer program works just like this that you see on the screen here. You pass a name along to us, we will give you a $50 check once that referral contracts with one or more of our carriers here with us. That's just right off the bat, just for contracting with us, you'll get a check for $50. After that, once that referral starts producing business, that's when the real cash can start to add up for you and really help pad your wallet there. You can see in that example, if you refer over 3 producers, and each of those producers are $1 million a year producers in single premium life or annuity business, just some rough numbers that will pay you a 20 basis point override on that business. So that would equate to another $6,000 cash in your pocket simply for passing their names along and making that introduction with us. So important to note that override is not coming off the top of that referral's commission. It's not coming out of your commission. It is coming from our pocket directly to you. As long as that referral is still contracted with us and producing with us, you will receive that bonus. So a great opportunity to earn some additional cash on the side. So keep that referred producer program in mind as you're out there and send any folks our way that you feel would benefit from working with us here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Additionally, we do have a great marketing reimbursement program that can help cover some of those marketing expenses that you incur out there. Again, just rough numbers here. For every $100,000 in annuity premium or single premium life business you place with us here at IAMS, we'll set aside $200 in a marketing reimbursement account. And of course, the more business you submit with us, the more that account's going to grow. And any marketing expenses you incur, you can certainly send us the receipts and we will cut you a check to reimburse those expenses. So anything from client seminars to client appreciation events, if you do a mail drop or even need new business cards, as long as the expenses are related to building your business and marketing yourself, they're going to be eligible for that marketing reimbursement. So again, send us the receipts. We will cut you a check for up to half of those expenses based on the dollars you have in that account. So again, a great way to help reduce the marketing expenses you incur out there. All right, now the new producer bonus and some great new producer builders here. This is just a phenomenal bonus program here to reward new producers for signing up with us here at IAMS and reward you for your first pieces of business. So not necessarily for those new to the business, but new to us here at IAMS. How this program works is within your first 6 months of contracting with us, if you write enough business to hit one of these levels, you can choose to cash in at one of those levels and receive one of those great rewards. So starting off at the $100,000 level, of course, the most popular option there is that $750 cash bonus. Again, if you, within your first 6 months of contracting with us, write $100,000 of annuity premium or single premium life business, and even your traditional universal life business target premium, you do get some additional credit for that target premium. So be sure to call us for details on the conversion ratio for that target premium. But long story short, you hit that level, you can earn the $750 cash bonus subscription for 2 years to your own producer website or the latest generation iPad. If you have more than $100,000 in the first 6 months and you can hit that $300,000 level and choose not to cash in at the $100,000 level, the rewards get better. You can see some of those items there. That $750 gift cash bonus goes up to a $1,500 Visa gift card. Additionally, if you have more than $300,000, and you can hit that $500,000 level and want to hold off and wait until you hit that level to cash in, the rewards, of course, get that much better. We have some great seminar systems and seminar coaching from two of our elite producers out there, Matt Gill and Dave Pemper. They have developed their own seminar system and use it very effectively to build their business and their personal production. And they want to make that available to you to help you in your business. So you can choose to take advantage of one of their seminar systems, get some great coaching as well as some mailers to help fill those seminars at that $500,000 level. Additionally, you can also customize your own vacation with a Ritz-Carlton travel package at that $500,000 level. So great opportunity to cash in on some nice bonuses as a thank you for your first pieces of business you write with us here at IAMS. Our back office support, it's in our name. It's the last word in our name, Insurance Agency Marketing Services. And we really pride ourselves on the service we provide independent agents. You don't have an easy job out there. There's a lot that falls on your shoulders, and we want to help you with that and take some of that service work off of your shoulders and shift it onto our plate here to help you work smarter, not harder, help you be more efficient out there in the field. So everything from case design assistance and sales support to back end once the business is written, following up on that business and taking care of all the admin work that comes along with that. We like to say submission to commission support for all of your business, your life, annuity business, and even, as we'll hear a bit later, on the wealth management side with your fee-based asset management business. So everything, again, from case design assistance, product selection, and illustration support to getting the appropriate forms out to you so you can write the business, running the quotes, providing coaching, and again, that sales support to help you pitch the product to the client, pitch the solution to the client. And then our paperless contracting system. We know there's a vast universe of carriers out there with some great products that we have available, and contracting with each of those carriers can be a daunting task when it's a matter of filling out all of the individual carriers' paperwork. Well, we have simplified that with our paperless contracting system, so it makes it easier for you to do business with the carriers that we work with here. So again, the whole goal here is helping you work smarter, not harder, and being more efficient out there in the field so you can focus on what matters most, and that's meeting with clients and building your sales. Additionally, we also have a very talented creative marketing department here. So Josh and Tasia in our creative marketing department and their team do a fantastic job in providing some brand building and marketing solutions for our independent agents. So we have everything from turnkey solutions that are ready to go. We just need to pop in some information to customize it around you. Everything from handouts and flyers to white papers and things like that you can hand out to clients or have sitting on a table in a lobby in your office to agency solutions. And if you need help possibly building a brand or even rebranding your business and your services, we can help you with the logo design and get that new brand and that new message on stationery and advertising that you have out there. Then we also can assist you on the digital side. So everything from email marketing to social media marketing, we can provide some solutions there for you as well. So please keep us in mind for your creative marketing and your advertising and PR. We can offer a number of different solutions out there, and we're confident you're going to find our pricing extremely competitive and better than your local advertising PR firm out there. Because we are not in the creative business to make money. We want to help you get your message out there so you can write those annuity cases and those life insurance cases and gather those assets. So we don't want to make money off the creative marketing. So very competitively priced in that respect, and some great solutions available to you if you are working with us here at IAMS. Our website, www.iamsinc.com, an excellent tool available, of course, 24/7 as it is online. If you need quotes or forms after hours, you can hit our website and log in and download those right from the website from just about all of our carriers out there. We have our term quoting engine available out there where you can run term quotes and guaranteed universal life quotes. Links to different industry sites and industry resources, and then our current product grids. So a number of great resources available on our website. If you have not yet registered for our website, I highly encourage you to go out there to iamsinc.com and register and get set up so you can have access to all those great tools. All right, so IAMS Wealth Management. This is going to bring us to our first poll of the day here. IAMS Wealth Management is a great opportunity to expand your business. We have added a registered investment advisory here that is called IAMS Wealth Management and allows our advisors to branch out into the fee-based asset management business. So there's a number of great reasons to consider adding this line of business to your business. It's going to help support your insurance and annuity business out there, and really go a long way into helping you increase your revenue. So instead of generating commissions on transactional business with your insurance and annuity business, you're going to get some recurring revenue based on the assets you have under your management. Again, as long as those assets are still there, you're going to be earning fees on that. It's going to be a recurring revenue stream for you. Adding the fee-based asset management business to your practice will also go a long way in helping you increase your fixed and insurance business as well. Clients are going to view you as more of a holistic advisor, more of a one-stop shop, if you will, to be cliche. So you will likely see an increase in your fixed and insurance business as well. It goes a long way because you are going to be more of a holistic advisor, can help your clients with more than just their insurance needs. It's going to go a long way into improving client retention, so offering that full range of products and services. Additionally, improving client retention will help you strengthen client relationships as well. So just a tremendous opportunity. We have a number of great options available, whether you're Series 65 licensed or not. We have some great study packages available, help you get on track, study for the exam, pass it, and get you on board very efficiently there. So increase relationships, increased retention, all points to increased revenue for you. So a number of great reasons to consider adding that asset management business to your practice. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out that poll. Thank you to those of you that did respond. We will get some additional information out to you following the presentation here today. All right, this is going to bring us to our next poll here. About our popular Life and Annuity Academy. Really just a phenomenal opportunity to join us for a couple of days at no cost to you and pick up some great marketing ideas and sales concepts and some great sales training. So this is not your typical product roadshow that you may have attended or heard about from other firms out there. This is really geared towards giving you some marketing ideas and sales concepts that you can take back, actionable items that you can take back and implement in your business to increase your business and increase your overall levels of production. So this is a 2-day training. It is all expense paid. We'll take care of your your travel expenses, your meals, your lodging, all of that is taken care of. It just costs you a couple days out of your time. We know that's expensive in and of itself. It's 2 days you're not going to be out in the field, meeting with your clients, meeting with prospects, and building those relationships and making those sales. So we want to load you up with as much information as possible. So we're going to go over sales ideas and sales strategies from 4 of our elite producers here at IAMS that all have some unique approaches, from seminar marketing to unique trust products that they implement, to infinite banking, the private financing concept with whole life insurance. Generate some more large, high-end life insurance business. Go over, of course, index annuity information and income rider information, some industry trends that we're seeing out there. Again, go over some of the top producer seminar systems that are turnkey for you. Talk about how we can help you with the large life insurance case marketing and business insurance concepts, get you into more of an advanced planning role with those larger life insurance cases. And then go over some great wealth transfer tools, talking about single premium life and how to implement that into your business to increase your overall production and revenue. And then also cover a couple of great software tools that we have available to you as well. So a lot of information jam-packed in those 2 days. It's a great opportunity. This is an industry recognized training event, and really continue to receive consistently positive feedback about these meetings, that they are truly unlike any other meeting out there. So those of you that responded yes to the poll, we will get you some additional information about the meeting, and that will get you on the list to stay updated about future training dates. So thank you for those of you that responded to that poll. I'm going to go ahead and close that out and keep us moving here. The final item I want to visit about before we get into EquiTrust Single Premium Life Portfolio is our 2018 Marketing Summit. This is going to be held February 25th through the 28th in 2018 out at the Boulders Resort and Spa in gorgeous Scottsdale, Arizona. That's just a fantastic time to visit Scottsdale. Great weather. The Boulders is nestled in the desert and really has some great scenery. And the resort itself is phenomenal. There's some great tennis, fantastic golf courses. There's 2 golf courses on the property that are just absolutely gorgeous golf courses and fun to play. Excellent restaurants on site, and their spa is certainly one of a kind. So great opportunity for some rest and relaxation, reward you for hard years of great work, and provide some great education out there. So give us a call. Let us know if you're interested in trying to make that 2018 Marketing Summit. We do still have some time left to get you in there, so we'd be glad to visit with you about the details on how to get on that marketing trip. With that, I'm going to go ahead and take us into the topic of today's presentation, and that is EquiTrust and their very competitive portfolio of single premium life products. And just touch on it quickly before digging in here. Single premium life really has been a consistent and growing part of our business on the life insurance side here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Single premium life, certainly no stranger to the industry. It's been around for a while, but we've seen some fantastic innovation with the products that are introduced out there, and these are more versatile than ever in your business. And there's a number of reasons to take a look at single premium life and to add that to your business. More often than not, you're going to have some clients, existing clients in your book of business that could benefit from single premium life. So there's a number of great features we're going to take a look at here. We're going to look at actually 3 products. The title slide here only mentions the 2 Wealth Max Bonus and WealthSure, but we're also going to take a look at a 3rd product that's very competitive, that's still relatively new with EquiTrust, and that is the Wealth Horizon. So before we get into product specifics here, just some typical client objectives that can be accomplished and addressed with single premium life. First and foremost, single premium life is one of the most efficient ways to transfer wealth out there. There's a staggering number of assets that's projected to be transferred to the next generation, somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.4 trillion to be transferred to the next generation. And a large portion of that $1.4 trillion is going to be passed in taxable vehicles. So there's kind of a tax time bomb looming out there for the next generation that stands to inherit those assets. Single premium life presents an excellent alternative to transfer those assets more efficiently and leverage those assets to pass an even larger legacy along to loved ones out there. So it's an effective means for wealth transfer. You're going to get a guaranteed death benefit. It's life insurance, so it's going to be income tax free to the beneficiaries. Again, it's life insurance, so it's going to avoid the probate process and creates an immediate increase in the client's estate, and they're going to still be able to maintain control and have access to those funds as need be. There are a number of great accelerated death benefits that are available with these single premium life products to help address long-term care needs. So it's certainly not a long-term care replacement by any means, but can be a great alternative and a great way to help bridge the gap. If there's no long-term care coverage in place, that's a concern for a lot of senior clients, and they don't know how they're going to address those costs. A lot of times that's going to fall on the shoulders of children and grandchildren when the time comes. So there's no use it or lose it with these items. It's a wealth transfer product with the accelerated benefits for long-term care. So it's going to stay with them. There's no high premiums to pay on an ongoing basis that you don't get any benefit if you end up not being one of the lucky ones that will not need long-term care. So no use it or lose it mentality with these options. Any clients that has a current life insurance policy that's no longer meeting their needs, perhaps they don't need that full amount of insurance any longer and they don't want to continue paying premiums on it. Or perhaps it's an older universal life policy that was issued with much higher interest rates back then, perhaps in the 80s or 90s, and we know where interest rates are at now, and perhaps that policy is imploding, and the client can't afford to pay the increased premiums to keep that policy in force. There's still some cash value in it. This is a great way to 1035 exchange that cash value into a single premium life. You're going to eliminate the ongoing funding requirement and rescue that imploding policy. No medical exams or fluid draws involved in the underwriting. So this is a huge selling point, as this is single premium life by nature is more of a senior market type of product. A lot of folks don't want to go through the paramed exam and the fluid draws involved in traditionally underwritten products. So these are simplified issues. So there's no exams or fluid draws involved in the underwriting. I get very fast underwriting and policy issue with a simple telephone interview and the application in the underwriting process. And that really is the extent of the underwriting. So to continue on the underwriting process, again, simplified issue. With EquiTrust, we have a standard through Table 4 issue. So it's going to be issued on an accept-reject basis if they can fall in with those first 4 tables. So we have some underwriting leniency in that respect. As long as they're within those first 4 tables, it will be issued without exams or labs. We have some great pre-qualification charts that can help you in the field underwriting process. We're glad to assist you with that as well. But go through the health questions on the application as a pre-qualification. They answer those questions. And at the point of sale, after you complete the interview, call in the phone number on the application and complete that phone interview, ideally at the point of sale, but you can schedule that for a different time. If you're running short on time, the client doesn't have time to complete that phone interview, it can be scheduled for another time. Again, no exams or fluid draws with this process. EquiTrust can order medical records or an APS at the underwriter's discretion. If there's something they'd like a bit more clarification on, they can order those medical records. But again, no exams or fluid draws. Underwriting decisions, once everything's received in the home office in good order, underwriting decisions are typically handed down and turned around within 48 hours of everything being in good order. And then you'll get real-time notification of the decisions from your great support staff here at IAMS, the case manager that's following up on that case, as you will be kept in the loop constantly about the process of that application and get real-time notification once those decisions are made. So with single premium life, one of the objections we typically hear is, we need to maintain some liquidity for these funds. They don't need them for income, but want to make sure they can tap into it for emergency needs. So there are some great liquidity options with EquiTrust product portfolio. You get 5% penalty-free withdrawals. Any withdrawal from the cash value is going to result in a proportionate reduction to the death benefit related to that withdrawal, but you do have that liquidity there if you need to tap into the cash value. You do have access to the cash value also by policy loans, which can be paid back and then not have any impact on the death benefit there, rather than having an outstanding loan. Wealth Max bonus, great selling point with one of EquiTrust's most competitive products. That's the Wealth Max bonus. It has return of premium from day one. So at any point in time, the client changes their mind, they want their money back, they're guaranteed never to walk away with less than what they put into that product. So a huge selling point there, a great safety net, if you will, to fall back on, that the client can always get their money back if they change their mind and need access to those funds completely. And then the accelerated death benefit rider, we're going to dig into those a bit deeper here, but great, very generous accelerated benefits built in there at no additional charge to help cover the costs of confined nursing care or home health care needs. So talking about the accelerated death benefit rider, again, it is included in EquiTrust portfolio policies in the approved states, so be sure to give us a call to verify if those benefits are approved in your state, but they are included at no additional charge. There's a minimal administrative fee if that benefit is elected, to the tune of about $250. So a minimal administrative fee on the acceleration of that death benefit. Terminal illness, the first one of the accelerated benefits available, the client can accelerate 95% of that death benefit, that current death benefit, in a lump sum if they are diagnosed with a terminal illness and qualify for that accelerated benefit. They can have access to up to 95% of that death benefit in a lump sum in advance. Nursing care confinement, if the client's confined to a qualified nursing care facility, they can actually accelerate 100% of the current death benefit if they have that paid out monthly over 3 years. So kind of similar to a long-term care policy they may be familiar with, where they're going to receive a monthly benefit. The same idea here. They can have access to that full 100% death benefit if they have that paid out monthly over 3 years. Conversely, if they would prefer a lump sum, they can accelerate up to 85% of that death benefit and have that paid out in one lump sum. The chronic care rider, again, very generous here. So this would be for the instances where the clients can't perform 2 of the 6 activities of daily living, and perhaps need home health care provided by either a home health care professional or even a family member. As long as they are certified by a physician as unable to perform 2 of the 6 ADLs, they can still accelerate 100% of the death benefit. In this case, if they have it paid out monthly over 5 years. On the other side, if they wanted to receive a lump sum, they can accelerate up to 75% of the death benefit and receive that in one lump sum there. So very generous, very lucrative options there for those long-term care needs. Again, certainly not a long-term care replacement, but as you can see, with these generous benefits, this is a great way to leverage some funds that are no longer needed for income purposes, leverage those assets into a larger legacy and have a larger pool of assets to use for those future long-term care needs, which can certainly help bridge the gap in that cost of care. So the Wealth Max bonus, looking specifically at this great product with EquiTrust, it is a single premium index universal life. So there's going to be some index options that allow for nice accumulation potential. Any accumulation in the cash value, if it gets to a certain point, that death benefit can start to increase. So an excellent opportunity to provide a larger legacy. This product issues ages 50 to 85. So up to age 85, it is an actual age product. The premiums, very versatile. So, one of the other common objections we hear talking about single premium life is, well, my clients don't really have the $100,000 or $200,000 needed to put into single premium life. Well, EquiTrust has some very very reasonable minimum premium amounts and $10,000 with their products. So very versatile plan, can accommodate a wide range of scenarios out there with that issue age up to 85 and the minimum premium of $10,000. The maximum premium is going to be the premium that generates a $750,000 face amount. So again, very versatile, can accommodate a wide range of client scenarios out there. The Wealth Max bonus, as you would guess from the name of the product, it does provide a premium bonus. In this case, it's a 12% premium bonus. It's added to the accumulation value immediately from day one. So that's going to do a number of things. It's going to help boost that accumulation value right away, and it's also going to help boost that death benefit in the early years right away as well. Again, I mentioned the return of premium. This is a huge selling point with this product, to have that safety net. And the return of premium guarantee, again, anytime the client changes their mind, decides they need access to those funds right away and needs their money back, they're guaranteed, if they surrender that contract, they're guaranteed to never walk away with less than what they put into that policy. And this is going to provide a guaranteed death benefit to age 121. So, a lot of folks, think with the IUL, well, what if we don't get that projected performance and that cash value dwindles down to zero? What's going to happen? Is that policy going to lapse? And the answer is no. These products are designed to stay in force to age 121. Now, of course, that's barring any policy loans that may be outstanding. Policy loans can negatively impact that policy and that guarantee, but leaving the money in there and letting it do its thing and using this as a wealth transfer plan, clients are going to have a guaranteed death benefit to age 121, and they're never going to receive a premium notice saying, hey, we need more premium to keep this thing in force and avoid a policy lapse. And it does have a 10-year declining surrender schedule, so it really doesn't come into play with the return of premium, but in those later years towards the end of the 10-year surrender schedule, likely will have some nice growth in there, and you could walk away with more than the premium, but it is subject to a 10-year declining surrender schedule. So the current rates for the Wealth Max bonus, of course, we always encourage you to call in and verify rates as they do change. But you can see here some great options here. The 1-year fixed account currently is crediting 3.5%. The annual point-to-point index account with the S&P 500 currently has a cap rate of 7%. The monthly point-to-point, again with the S&P, has a 2.75%, and then they have a 2-year average index account with no cap. So they do have an uncapped strategy there on that 2-year average. Commissions, fantastic commissions out there with this product. Certainly a little bit higher than perhaps what you could get on the annuity side. But here's the commission breakdown by ages. Ages 50 up to 75 pays 8%. Drops 0.5 point to 7.5% on ages 76 to 80, and then 5.5% on folks 81 to 85. So certainly a generous opportunity, not only for the clients, but for you as well. So kind of summarizing what the Wealth Max bonus offers your clients here. So you're going to have that guaranteed death benefit, as we talked. It's guaranteed to maturity age 121. So it's always going to be in force, of course, again, barring any policy loans out there. But guaranteed death benefit, those great, very generous accelerated benefits for chronic illness and confined care and terminal illness. So very generous access to that death benefit in the event of long-term care needs, and then that safety net of that return of premium. Great way to get some warm and fuzzies in your client there with that return of premium kind of safety net, if you will. So looking at a possible case scenario here. This is kind of a common case that we actually see quite a bit. But Betty, she's a non-smoker, 60 years old. She has $50,000 sitting in a CD. So we know CDs and bank interest rates where they're at today. They're just very low. In fact, 2% I think is a little generous, but we'll say that $50,000 CD is earning 2% right now. Well, it's not going to provide significant accumulation potential. In addition, that CD interest that she's earning, while it may not cause a huge taxable event, it's kind of pouring salt in the wound there and having to pay having to pay taxes on that minimal CD interest each year. So her objective with this money, she really doesn't need to tap into it for income. She has sufficient income from other sources and has an emergency fund. This is really just earmarked to leave behind her 2 grandchildren when she passes. Perhaps this is going to be used to help pay for final expenses, and the remainder is left to the children and grandchildren. Concerns with Betty, potential health expenses during her lifetime, talking about long-term care for nursing care or medical costs around a terminal illness. So common concerns out there when we get into the senior market. Her options: leave the money in CD. She will be able to tap in, on a fairly limited basis, but does have access to that CD. Could transfer it to an annuity. Certainly a viable option out there. Get a bit better rate of return on that. Fixed annuity rates, hovering around 3% depending on the product. Certainly a viable option, and that is going to be tax deferred. So take advantage of some compounding there on a tax deferred basis in the growth. Or could simply look at transferring that $50,000 CD into the Wealth Max bonus, single premium life. So what's going to happen here? Transferring that $50,000 CD into the Wealth Max bonus, well, we can see, comparing the CD, annuity, and Wealth Max bonus, the guaranteed rates and the current illustrated rates, some great options there. Great benefits right off the bat. So you see in the left-hand side, the immediate value would go to purchase a death benefit of $207,000, 10 years. You can see the cash value comparison there on the guaranteed, non-guaranteed side, and then 20 years, even better. So the accessible funds due to illness, 5 years later, let's assume that Betty's going to need to tap in. She's needing home health care, needs to have access to those funds for the chronic illness. Well, the CD, after a little bit of growth there, fairly low growth at that interest rate. Annuity is a little bit better, that fixed annuity. But the Wealth Max bonus, terminal illness, she can have access to $196,400 to help pay for those expenses related to that terminal illness. If she's confined to a nursing care facility, she can accelerate that 100% death benefit, less the $250 admin fee, so totaling a benefit of $206,750. If she needs home health care for the chronic illness, the same scenario applies. She can accelerate 100% of that death benefit less that admin fee on a monthly basis to help pay for those home health care expenses. So very lucrative opportunity, again, to leverage that money that was sitting in the CD. Now she has a tremendous pool of assets to use for future long-term care needs. Compared to the other options, Wealth Max bonus, it's going to offer some great advantages. So tax advantages, just as there are with the annuity, it's going to grow tax deferred. This is life insurance, so it's still going to grow tax deferred. She's not going to get 1099 each year on any growth like she would with that CD. You have guarantees in place. So you have the guaranteed death benefit, you have guaranteed cash values, the return premium if she needs it, pardon me, with some great growth potential because it is an index UL. Have the opportunity to capture some of those market upsides with that protection that Index Universal Life affords. And then the accelerated death benefit for those certain health conditions, confined to a nursing care facility or needing home health care. So a number of great advantages, really addresses a lot of her concerns, and is a great way to leave a larger legacy for her 2 grandchildren in that case. So transitioning from the Wealth Max bonus to the Wealth Horizon. This is EquiTrust's latest single premium life product. It is also a single premium IUL, similar to the Wealth Max bonus, but we kind of refer to it as a stripped down Wealth Max bonus, and that's a good thing. There's some different type of products, some different features built in. So depending on the client scenario and what we're looking to accomplish, Wealth Horizon could be a great fit as well. Same issue ages as the Wealth Max bonus. Issues age 50 through 85. Again, still an actual age product, so it's not an age nearest. Single premium, same minimum, maximum, $10,000 minimum. Maximum premium is going to be whatever generates a base guaranteed $750,000 face amount. Still going to have that great guaranteed option with that guaranteed death benefit out to maturity age 121, and then it also has the 10-year declining surrender schedule. So they do have some index and fixed accounts available. This product really affords a great opportunity for some stronger accumulation, even over and above the Wealth Max bonus. As we'll see here with the rates, these are the current rates. Again, I encourage you to call in and verify the rates with these products. But the 1-year fixed account is currently crediting 5%. So compare that to CD rates out there. That's a phenomenal fixed rate. The 1-year point-to-point with the cap, with the S&P 500, has a 12% cap rate. So phenomenal accumulation potential, up to 12% on an annual basis with that S&P 500 annual point-to-point strategy. Currently, that strategy has an illustrated rate of 6.92%. The monthly point-to-point, again with the S&P, has a 4% cap rate right now. It illustrates at 6.8. So another phenomenal opportunity to capture some large gains based on the performance of that S&P and get some nice interest credited to the policy. They do also offer the Dynamo Index with Goldman Sachs, and that's a 2-year point-to-point with a participation rate. So currently the participation rate there is 155%. With that Dynamo Index, and that illustrates currently at 5.63. Commissions, a little bit better than the Wealth Max bonus. So up to age 75, ages 50 to 75, it's going to pay 9%. 76 to 80, it's going to pay 8.5%, and then 81 to 85, 6.5%. So a little bit better than the Wealth Max bonus. So some differences before we move on to the WealthSure. Differences with the Wealth Horizon compared to the Wealth Max bonus. There's no premium bonus, there's no return of premium, but the trade-off is that significant accumulation potential, and really, illustrating the Wealth Horizon versus the Wealth Max bonus. If we really want to try and maximize that death benefit, maximize accumulation, the Wealth Horizon makes a lot of sense because of those phenomenal cap rates that we just saw. It offers some great accumulation potential in that cash value, which is going to translate to an increased death benefit over and above that guaranteed death benefit amount. So moving on to the third and final product I want to visit about here, that's the WealthSure product with EquiTrust. So this is a little bit of a different type of product. This is an interest-sensitive whole life product. So it's not an index UL. It's interest-sensitive whole life. Issue ages 55 to 85. This one, again, is also an actual age product. Same great minimum, maximum premiums, allowing a lot of versatility for the different client scenarios that you may run into out there. Currently pays 4% 4% interest, has a 3% guarantee. So offering no less than 3% on the cash value. Certainly a strong rate out there, considering some other traditional safe money options, i.e. CDs and money market accounts, and even fixed annuities. Have the ability for an increasing death benefit, although in all honesty, not quite as lucrative as the IUL products that we looked at with the Wealth Max bonus and the Wealth Horizon, but do have potential for that increasing death benefit. No bonus or return of premium with the WealthSure. That's only found on the Wealth Max bonus with EquiTrust. They do also offer the guaranteed death benefit all the way out to maturity age 121 with the WealthSure on that same 10-year declining surrender schedule. Commissions here, fantastic commissions, great opportunity, earn some additional revenue, and still provide some great benefits for your clients. All of EquiTrust products, as I had mentioned earlier, they include those generous accelerated benefits built in there. WealthSure, a bit of a different product type here, but you can see the commissions here. Great opportunity, up to 15% commissions here. 55 to 65 pays 15%, 66 to 80 is going to pay 14%, and 81 to 85, 10.5%. So very lucrative opportunity. So those are three of EquiTrust's primary products that we're seeing a lot of interest with, very competitive products available out there. And it doesn't stop with the products. There's a lot of great information. Once you're appointed with EquiTrust, a lot of great materials that are available. So obviously you have access to product information on their website. You have that with us here at IAMS. We're happy to get that out to you. Some different sales materials and marketing materials out there. So EquiTrust does a fantastic job in providing some pre-approved flyers and brochures and marketing pieces for you to send out to clients and prospective clients. They also have some great presentations put together, flip chart presentations. We do keep some here in-house. So if you are appointed with EquiTrust, we can get you some of those great flip chart presentations to take a look at and use in your client meetings there. Obviously, be able to run illustrations on their website and generate the application packets. We're more than happy to assist you with that here at IAMS as well. Again, getting back to that submission to commission support, helping you on the sales support side. Get updates on active and pending business, and then commission statuses on their website. So again, we're happy to provide those updates, but you have access to all of that once you're appointed with EquiTrust. You'll have access to that on their agent portal. And with that, just a little background here on EquiTrust and some information about EquiTrust. While you read through that, I do have one final poll here before we wrap things up here today, and that is just very simply, would you like contracting information for EquiTrust? After taking a look at these extremely competitive products, be happy to get the contracting information out to you and get you up and running with EquiTrust so you can use these in your client scenarios. So again, just a phenomenal opportunity to add another line to your business. It's if you've been hesitant with single premium life because of underwriting concerns, you don't think the clients will qualify. Again, we do have that standard through Table 4 issue with EquiTrust, so allowing some underwriting leniency. Any of us in the life marketing department are certainly willing and more than capable to help you with the field underwriting. So don't walk away from a potential sale because you don't think the client will qualify for life insurance. We have a long track record of getting some impaired cases placed here. So please give us a call with details about the client, any health concerns, any information you may have. Give us those details. We'll perform a risk assessment, find out if there's a case. More than likely there could be. So just cannot encourage you and emphasize enough, don't walk away from a potential sale and potential opportunity to help your client because you don't think they're qualified for the life insurance. Give us a call, let us know the details. We'll help point you in the right direction there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We're approaching our time, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I do appreciate everyone taking the time to join us here this Friday morning. If there are any follow-up questions, I'll be following up with everyone following the webinar. So be happy to visit with you in a bit more detail at that point. So thank you again for joining us. Have a great rest of your Friday, a great weekend, and we will be in touch soon. Take care.